Giraffes at the zoo roll out the red carpet for German Shepherd in display of starstruck sweetness. Lucy the German Shepherd got top-notch treatment from these giraffes. Dogs aren't typically allowed in zoos. It's for everyone's safety. The dog might set off the animals or vice versa. People might be allergic. It's crowded. It's for the best that people leave their dogs at home, unless they have a reason to be there. Recently, one German Shepherd went with his handler to the zoo. As a service dog, he did excellent work. It was so excellent, apparently, that the giraffes decided they needed to give him the kingly treatment he deserved. Lucy the German Shepherd deserves every bit of the recognition those giraffes are giving him. You see how good he's being? Lucy is a certified service canine. He's a medical alert dog. His handler is a wheelchair user who needs help recognizing when something is going wrong. He goes everywhere with them, even to the zoo, which he loves. Lucy also has a few siblings, a miniature schnauzer named Trixie, and another pup named Mazikin. Mazikin used to be a service dog, but she was attacked at an event and forced into early retirement. Lucy, he's taken over the service dog duties, including trips to the zoo. It's apparently made quite a few friends if they greet him every time he goes there. After he leaves, they're probably talking about him like, though dogs are usually not allowed at the zoo. In the event that one does show up, it's not uncommon for the animals to be intrigued by them. They often don't interact much with the humans, but that's because they're used to seeing us there. A dog is something new. Similarly, a trip to the zoo is both good enrichment and a good training opportunity for a dog. There are a lot of new things, which means a lot of potential distractions. It's a great place to practice their recall, their sitting skills, and their ability to keep their eyes on you. No matter what the case may have been, Lucy definitely deserved a trip to the zoo, and he did so well there. If only they could go home. Inside Kourtney Kardashian's tropical birthday vacation with Travis Barker and kids. Kourtney Kardashian celebrated her 46th birthday abroad. The Kardashian star gave her Instagram followers a glimpse of her tropical family getaway this week. Grateful for all 46 years. She captioned sunset beach photos taken by her 12-year-old daughter, Penelope, in a post on Sunday. The reality star first gave a glimpse of the festivities via Instagram on Sunday. Yes. Grateful for all 46 years, she told her followers. On Wednesday, Kardashian posted another roundup showing bike rides, poolside dinners, boat excursions, and another birthday cake. Thanks to be God, the Push creator, who did not disclose the location, rode alongside the vacation shots. Kardashian and husband Travis Barker brought their kids on the trip. The couple's son Rocky made rare appearances in her celebratory uploads. Thanks be to God, Kardashian wrote via Instagram on Wednesday. The carousel featured her husband, Travis Barker, and kids, including a rare look at their 1-year-old son, Rocky. Kardashian is also the mother of sons Mason, 15, and Rain, 10, with her ex Scott Disick. As for Barker, the Blink-182 drummer, 49, co-parent son Landon, 21, and daughter Alabama, 19, with his ex-wife Shauna Moakler. His former stepdaughter, Atiana De La Hoya, 26, was also on the trip. She showed off bike rides, boat trips, and more. Barker praised his wife in a separate post full of getaway snaps. Kardashian concluded her birthday uploads Wednesday with more pics by P on the beach. Another year in paradise with you, my wife, Barker commented on one post, which De La Hoya gushed was everything. The musician shared similar snaps in a touching tribute on his own account, writing, "Happy birthday at Kourtney Kardashian. Love you. And I'm so thankful for you, my beautiful wife. Couldn't ask for a better mom or a better life partner. Can't wait for 46 more years with you," Barker continued. The Grammy nominee shared many sweet moments of Kardashian and Rocky. The couple don't show their toddler's face on social media. The Grammy nominee, who married Kardashian in 2022 after being friends for years, showed the reality star sharing many sweet moments with Rocky. Kardashian cuddled her toddler on a private plane, held him on a beach, and danced as he strummed a ukulele. "A dream birthday," she commented. Rottweiler showers new forever family with kisses of pure gratitude during first meeting. Rescuing a dog is always a little bit risky. There might be things that come up that no one knew about or was prepared for. There will certainly be some bumps in the road, but they are so worth it. On Tuesday, May 13th, one Rottweiler was rescued and got to meet her forever family for the first time. When she did, she couldn't help herself. She showered them all with kisses that everyone loved. Auntie B's animal transport service has united dozens of animals with their forever homes. But this is the best one. Everything about her is just so sweet. Since Auntie B's page is mostly just showing the animal transport she does, there isn't really much else to say about this sweet Rottweiler herself. We know that her forever family really enjoyed her kisses. They all seemed to mesh very well together. She's transported tons of Rotties before, including some very adorable puppies. They're always sweet as can be, which is in stark contrast to what a lot of people believe about this breed. Movies and television shows have really demonized Rottweilers, but in reality, they're some of the best. Just look at their itty-bitty puppy faces. Auntie B is doing something not a lot of people know about, but it is an important task. You do not just have to rescue dogs in your area. If you look around you and there's just no one who tickles your fancy, you can branch out. Some shelters will arrange transport within a certain radius. And there are private services you can hire to transport your rescue if they offer one. It might cost a bit more money than it normally would to rescue a dog, but it might be so worth it. I mean, just look at this family. Any amount of money is worth it for those German Shepherd sweetly gives baby kisses after scaring her with his epic howls. This German Shepherd was so quick to tell his baby how sorry he was. German Shepherds are generally a well-respected breed, but they're not necessarily the first breed everyone thinks of when they think of kids. They're amazing workers, but many don't think they're quite right for families. That's absolutely not the case. Just look at this video posted recently. Not only does the German Shepherd in the video care deeply for his baby, he feels terrible for scaring her, even though he didn't mean it. While might liken chaos most of the time, this moment is nothing but bliss. If I ever have a baby, I hope they get along this well with my dog. There are actually 2 German Shepherds raising this baby girl, Kaus and Mayhem. If ever she needs to fight off a bully, I just know she'll have way too much fun introducing them. The 2 of them love her equally, though Kaus is definitely gearing up to be her dog. Someone in the comments suggested that she didn't start crying on purpose. She was obviously trying to howl, too, but couldn't manage. Don't worry, though. As she gets older and her lungs get bigger, she'll learn. For now, though, Cal's worried that he scared his baby with all of his howling, and immediately tried to make it better with kisses. It worked like a charm. Dogs generally don't like the sound of babies crying, which is why it's often so hard for them to adjust when a new baby comes home. The sound just makes them uncomfortable, and in some, it triggers a response that might be less than kind. Before you allow your dog to be around your baby, are some things you can do to help make it easier. Play crying baby sounds so they can get used to it. Start shifting their routine to align with what you want the baby's routine to be. Make sure that your dog has plenty of alone time. They're special too, and making sure they feel like they are is the best way to make sure they develop a strong, jealousy-free connection with the kids in your home. Kaus and Mayhem certainly did. Labrador, partners in crime, nabbed cinnamon buns from Amazon truck in hilarious heist. This trio of black Labrador retrievers hilariously raided an Amazon truck, proving even the best boys can have their moments. Has your dog ever done anything to embarrass you? Although they might not mean to. There are occasions when even the most well-behaved 4-legged kids can behave a little unexpectedly, leaving us cringing inside. For this trio of black Labrador retrievers, a warm greeting for the Amazon delivery driver quickly turned into a sticky heist. It's a scene that will have you rolling with laughter and thankful it didn't happen to you. Check out this priceless home security footage shared by @TheblaClabak on May 9th. If a human stole my cinnamon buns, I'd be pretty upset, but it's hard to be mad at a dog. Thankfully, this Amazon driver had a sense of humor after these Labrador brothers busted into his delivery truck. Although it was Herbie who snagged the sweet goods, it was his brother Walter who led the charge after disobeying Mom's command to stay. Elton, on the other hand, looked like the innocent bystander, just there to back up his brothers in the great cinnamon bun caper. And while this driver may not have gotten his snack, he definitely left with a great story to tell. For more Labrador love, check out these brothers decked out in their 80s-style hoodies in this video. Labrador retrievers are known for their food motivation. According to the World Animal Foundation, Labrador retrievers are among the most food-motivated dogs. Bred originally as working dogs to retrieve game for hunters, their strong desire to please and love of treats make them easy to train, but also prone to snack-driven mischief when you least expect it. Pet parents understood the chaos. One shared, as a mother of 4 fur babies, I completely understand how, at any moment, it can become a circus sideshow. Lol. It only takes a second. Viewer at its_me, Archer responded. This cracked me up, you guys. Love the backup support, lol. This guy deserves an award. Send it to Amazon. He needs a bonus for sure. Sanctuary in Thailand gives visitors opportunity to interact with rescue elephants on Friday. December 22nd, a travel blogger shared a video about a wonderful experience that is a must-visit for animal lovers traveling in Asia. In the clip, a group of friends visit an elephant sanctuary in Phuket, Thailand, for an unforgettable adventure. A visit like this allows guests to do more than just look at these majestic animals. People who book a visit will be able to interact with the rescue elephants at the sanctuary. It's hard to imagine anyone could turn down this opportunity. Wow, this looks even cooler than we imagined. During a visit to the sanctuary, guests have the chance to learn about elephants and conservation, feed the elephants a variety of fruits, and explore the 30-acre sanctuary in search of elephants to observe as they bathe, forage, and roam the grounds. It's an action-packed agenda. This organization rescues elephants from the tourism and logging industry, which is pervasive in Thailand, and were either sick, injured, or elderly when they came to the sanctuary. Not only are they nursed back to health by the awesome veterinarians on staff, but now they have the freedom to live the rest of their lives in peace. Elephants are abused by the tourism industry. Thailand's elephants have been a key part of the country's tourism for decades, as travelers flock to the islands in hopes of riding one of these huge mammals. However, these seemingly magical elephant rides are ripe with behind-the-scenes abuse and neglect. When the market for elephants in tourism skyrocketed in the 1980s, elephants were violently poached from the wild to meet the demand. And training elephants in this manner almost always involves fear and pain-based punishment. When the COVID-19 pandemic began in 2020, tourism was shut down and the lack of business for elephant-based experiences left many captive elephants abandoned and starving. In recent years, there has been a shift away from animal-based tourism in many countries as tourists have begun to realize the harm that occurs behind the scenes to make these experiences possible. Luckily, popping up in their place are sanctuaries. The founder of Phuket Elephant Sanctuary is the former owner of an elephant riding camp on the island who decided to pivot to a humane form of animal tourism. Now, instead of watching elephants be forced to perform tricks and riding them through miles of hot Thailand jungle, tourists can have a more authentic and heartwarming experience as they watch elephants engage in their natural behaviors and live unencumbered by the harsh demands of tourism. Thanks to the founder's change of heart, elephants and those that he rescues will live good lives under the care of this sanctuary. The desire to one day visit and appreciate their work is just overwhelming. Mom catches an epic moment. Her rescue parrot falls in love with a broom. Parrots are so funny. Around every corner is just something new that we never thought they'd do, yet here they are. Whether it be discovering a new part of your house they like to hide in, a new sound they like to make, or, apparently, a new love interest. On Tuesday, December 26th, we got to watch a parrot fall in love in real time. In the video, now Mom is just trying to sweep up the floor, and Tinkerbell Docent seemed to like that very much. She wants the broom all to herself. Oh, she pecks at it, follows it around, and generally tries to steal it away from Mom at all costs. Unfortunately, their love story is probably short-lived. Mom needs the broom. And it's not good for Tinkerbell to be hanging out with something that's dusty and dirty anyway. Tinkerbell is a rescued African gray parrot. She also has a brother, a green parrot named Jack, who's a rescue too. Tinkerbell was allegedly surrendered to her local shelter for her attitude. She had a bad habit of biting men. As the username suggests, she is also known to make some unladylike noises, both of which are considered undesirable traits for many. That's the thing with adopting a pet. You just never know what their exact temperament is going to be like. African gray parrots are unpredictable. The thing that most people don't understand about African grays is that they very easily spooked, and when they get spooked, they can end up doing things that you might view as aggressive or upsetting, like biting, screaming, scratching. Additionally, building trust with a bird can be incredibly hard. It takes a lot of time and patience to get them to trust you enough to sit on you, eat out of your hand, or even just be tame enough to handle when cleaning their cage. They're also big birds, so it can be very intimidating to try and handle them, especially if they're having a hard time trusting you. Trust with a bird is also easy to lose. Accidentally scratch them with your nail, make a loud noise, or scare them, and you risk losing some progress. Unfortunately, repeat offenses can lead to a seriously guarded bird, and that could mean that you feel it needs to be surrendered. Parrots are some of the most commonly rehomed animals on the planet, because they are so tough to deal with. Most parrots that are purchased from a breeder will be rehomed at least once in their lifetime, though many of them go through 5+ homes. And a lot of them ultimately end up living their entire lives in sanctuaries. It's incredibly sad, but true. Look up exotic bird rescues in your area. Mine had 21 parrots available and only one bird that was not a parrot. If you can't commit to 80 years of loving a broom-chasing crazy bird like Tinkerbell, you're better off finding a short-term pet. Though don't get it twisted, even short-term pets require incredible levels of care no matter what.